Several times I've received messages from my subscribers asking me to make video about how they can practically search for visa sponsorship jobs in US, Canada, and the United Kingdom. So I'm going to dedicate this video to answer that question. So make sure you watch this video to the end, because in this video I'm going to show you the practical ways how you can apply for visa sponsorship jobs in Canada. So come with me. So just before we delve right into the process, I want you to know that when you are applying for visa sponsorship job to these countries, you have to really be patient and you have to be intentional about it. You don't just make one application and you don't get positive response and then you quit. If you really want it, if you are dire about getting visa sponsorship abroad, it has to be part of your routine. So you have to agree to say how many applications you'll be putting out every day. You can say to yourself, every day I'm going to be putting out 10 or 15, 20 applications. So you keep doing that every day. In the morning when you wake up, you put out 10 applications. Maybe in the evening, you put out 5 or 10, depending on how many you are able to do. But what is important is that you have to be intentional about it. So by the time you keep putting out several applications, I'm going to show you the website, and you go there every morning. There are thousands of jobs waiting for you to apply. So by the time you keep making several applications, then you see that luck will find you after that much of hard work. And additionally, it's also very important that your application is not done shabbishly. So make sure you have a pre-planned application that you have on ground, that when you want to make your application, you just pull that out and probably edit them to reflect the new application you want to make. For instance, if you have a cover letter, you should have a cover letter down for several jobs that you want to apply to. So if you're applying to, let's say, IT, you're applying to health, you're applying to the field of, say, manufacturing and all. So you should have different cover letter in this field, so that when something comes up in that area, you just put that out from your system and edit to reflect the name of the company you'll be applying to and the requirement, what they require you to represent your application. You reflect them in that cover letter. So it is very important that you have all of these things down. So now I'm going to take you through this website, and let's start with Canada. So if you want to get visa sponsorship job in Canada, make sure you look out for permanent jobs, not seasonal jobs. Well, you can also get visa sponsorship with seasonal job. When you get to the country, you can eventually be given a more permanent visa, but it's good for you to look for the permanent roles. So let us go into this website. The website I'm talking about, I will go to Google, type it. I want you to go with me as we go through process by process, step by step together, so that you can be able to get the point on how to get find visa sponsorship jobs in Canada. And I'm also going to do how you can, if time is enough, I will do for UK and Canada. Otherwise, we can break the video into two. So let us dive right in. So this is how you search for visa sponsorship job in Canada. I've already typed this here. You just go to Job Bank Canada on your Google, and it will bring you to this website. This one you're seeing here, www.jobbank.gc.ca. There are several other websites that you can use to search for visa sponsorship jobs in Canada, but Job Bank Canada is highly recommended because this is where millions of companies post their openings every now and then in Canada, and this is the Canada government website for jobs. So when you get to this place, you go to advanced so that you can filter down to your area of specialty. So you go to advanced and we come down to job title. Let's say, should we check on health? Or let's go to IT, because a lot of people will be asking about IT. Let's say IT, information technology. Employer name, no, we don't have any employer in mind yet. So under IT, we have computer and information, database analyst, cybersecurity specialist, information technology, information technical support, especially cloud architect, lots of them. So you should fall into one of these. So we move down to how recent the job should be. Let's have a look at the one posted in the last 30 days. So location, if you have any particular region of Canada in mind, you put it there. But for the purpose of this search, we just leave it, leave Canada there. And employment conditions, no, we are not selective. If you only want to work day, morning shift, evening, and all of that, you select it. But for the purpose of this video, we just leave that there. So if you're an English speaking country, you're an English speaker, you click on English. If you're French, you click on French. If you're both, you click on English and French. So we want full-time, don't we? Yes, we do, because we want visa sponsorship. So we click on full-time. On we go. And we want permanent. Yes, that's one of the conditions too. Makes it easier for you to get visa sponsorship job if you will be more permanent with them. So we have salary, annual salary. So we have to leave that because we don't want to shorten our chances by giving salary range. So we just let that be and go on. Anything can fall in. Remote work opportunity. If you want to work from home, you click on that, but I would say you should let that be so that your chances will be wider. Employment groups, you also leave that alone, and then you keep going. And provinces and territories: Alberta, British Columbia, Manitoba, whichever one. But let us just go on. And yeah, verified jobs. Let's click on verified jobs. Jobs that are sure certain that they're still there, they have been verified. Let us leave years of experience, and then here is our results here. So we have 103 jobs waiting for us. Let's click on that. All right. Okay. Here are the jobs waiting for you. So, and this was posted January 15th, 2024. So this was posted just yesterday. And the salary is 37,000 to 45,000. You see the name of the company there, and they said it could be negotiated. And you see the other, there are so many. So let's click on the first one and see. Yeah. And then to bring us here, you see it is verified. We selected that we wanted to see verified job. So permanent and full-time employment, day and morning, start as soon as possible. Benefit, health benefits, and other benefits, and it is just one vacancy. So overview: language is English. Education, if you have college, that's fine. If you have university certificate or diploma from a program of 1 year to 2 years, that's also fine. Experience is an asset. If you have an experience, that's an added advantage. It's an office, you work in the office. Responsibility: consult user guides, and I'll just have a look at that. Experience and specialization: area of specialization, travel, transportation information, own transportation. You have to walk your way to the office yourself. That's the benefit. And okay, let us have a look at this and see if you will fit in. Who can apply to this job? Only apply to this job if you are a Canadian citizen, a permanent or temporary resident of Canada. You have a valid Canadian work permit. If you are not authorized to work in Canada, do not apply. The employer will not respond. So you have to know now that this particular job will not give you sponsorship. So they made it clear there. But that's how you keep searching until you see the one that would, offer to give you sponsorship. Okay, that's the first one. Let's look at the second one. So you keep searching like that, and make sure you always go down to the end as we go to just now to know if they will sponsor you before you put in your application. So who can apply for this one? Says Canadian citizens and permanent or temporary residents of Canada, other candidates with or without valid Canada work permit. Okay, you see this. This one says who can apply. The employer accepts application from Canadian citizens and permanent or temporary residents of Canada and other candidates with or without a valid Canadian work permit. So this one has the potential to sponsor a visa for you, as you can see on the second um, part, that other candidate with or without valid Canadian work permit can apply. So look at it and see. Let's look at the third one. Okay, this is in Vancouver. Who can? Let's just go straight to who can apply. Before you start going about, I think it's very important you just come straight down and see who can apply. Okay, Canadian citizens and permanent or temporary residents of Canada. Other candidate with or without a valid Canadian work is the same. So this one also has the potential to sponsor your visa, but on and on like that, you keep searching until you find the one that will be willing to sponsor your visa. And sometimes you could even send an email to them to clarify if overseas applicants are acceptable in the organization. So this is how you search for Canada job. So that's how you search and apply for jobs in Canada, for visa sponsorship jobs in Canada. If you have any further question, kindly put them on the comment section. And please, if you derive value from this video, could you consider subscribing to this channel? Please like, share, and send this video to your friends so that they can learn and know how to search and apply for jobs in Canada by themselves without the help of any agent. And before I make any other video again, I wish you guys best of luck in your job search. Bye.